Every year I find that there is some note that is having a moment. In the past, it's been cherry. For a while, it was lychee. And currently, I feel like strawberry is the it note in the fragrance world. And so I want to share some amazing strawberry fragrances. My favorite that I have in my collection. I've got an awful lot of them, so I'm going to get into this right away. My name is Maria. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to subscribe, just go ahead and hit that button. I would love for you to become part of the Weird Wonderful family, and let's get into this. So strawberry to me as a note can come across juvenile if it's not done right. Some of these are a little bit more juvenile, but some of them are absolutely beautiful. And even if it is juvenile, I really enjoy wearing it, but it can take so many different forms, from really upscale and almost sparkling to really warm, slightly spicy. There's so many different ways that strawberry can be done. And so I kind of think I have something for everyone here. I have a mixture of designer, there's a few niche in here, and then lots of affordables. So let's get into this. The first one that I'm going to start with is the newest to my collection. It's one I just mentioned recently, and it is Dulzura. So I'm mentioning this because I get a lot of strawberry in here. It's the cotton candy that comes across strawberry-esque, but I don't know if everyone would find it strawberry. So lots of people smell apple. I smell strawberry. There is strawberry note in here. Dulzura is similar to Cirque du Soleil. So you're getting buttered popcorn, cotton candy, candied apples, caramel, like all sorts of things like that in this fragrance. So quite gourmand, but there is a floral ambery quality to this as well that makes it really quite wearable and quite sophisticated, actually. So I wanted to mention it. I've mentioned it a few times lately, but I think it's gorgeous. And if you pick up the strawberry in this, it's a fun wear. This next one is a bit of an honorable mention because it doesn't actually have strawberry in it, but I smell strawberry, and it is Nado's Blonde Redhead. And I don't know if it's because of the name, but to me, there's a strawberry vibe in here that I get that I absolutely love. So it comes across as like a strawberry pie that has some spices in it. I'm going to give you the notes because there's quite a few. There's saffron, orange, and lime in the opening. The heart has dates, freesia, fig nectar, and rose, and the base is vanilla, white tobacco, chocolate, myrrh, and driftwood. I just think that this is gorgeous. This is very smooth feeling. There's a little bit of spiciness in it. To me, this is like mass appealing. It's just gorgeous. It lasts a long time on the skin, and as you wear it, it gets sweeter and sweeter. And I get a strawberry vibe throughout the whole entire wear of it. So it comes across strawberry, it's pink. So I'm going to mention it, even though there is no strawberry in here. One that I don't have, but I wanted to mention because I just think it's a really delicious grown strawberry fragrance, is Fleur's Strawberry Letter. And that is more of a clear strawberry feel, almost strawberry candy, but there's a greenness to it that I get, and I feel like it's really well done. It doesn't feel juvenile at all. It has strawberry, plum, and cassis in the opening. In the heart, it has apple blossom, red poppy, and lily, and the base is earthy notes, amber, tonka bean, and sugar. I just get a really clear, slightly green strawberry vibe. I find it addictive, and I also find that it lasted a good 5 hours on my skin. So I don't find Fleur fragrances last very long. I actually don't own any Fleur. I know they're kind of the rage right now. I don't resonate with them really well, except for that Strawberry Letter. There's a couple other ones that I think are really nice, but the Strawberry Letter, it's definitely worth a sniff because I just think it's really beautiful. Another strawberry fragrance that I really love using as a mixer is Santa Barbara Strawberry by Nest. Now, this is definitely more of that candied like strawberry. So you know those strawberry candies that you can get and they look like a strawberry and they've got green and it's wrapped up. The wrapping almost looks like the stem part. coming out of the strawberry. It smells almost like that. So this is very, very candy-like, but it's quite potent. So what I like doing with this one is if I want a bit of a strawberry fix with a vanilla fragrance, this is something that I reach for. And I love mixing this with an unscented body lotion, putting it on, and then using a fragrance like Eclair from Lattafa or Bianco Latte or some vanillic fragrance. This just gives it a bit of sweetness and elevates what could be really quite cloying, just kind of brings a bit of brightness. So I love using strawberry for that. I also love using Santa Barbara strawberry with fragrances that are mainly floral. So I love using this with Elie Saab's Le Parfum, which is primarily an orange blossom fragrance. This mixed with that is absolutely divine. I have a couple strawberry fragrances from Juliana's Perfumes. Now, this isn't sponsored, but I've noticed on Juliana's Perfumes site that they have a ton of strawberry fragrances lately. So if you have any of them, weigh in and say what they're like. I have Essence of Intrigue, and this is a Gourmand strawberry. And what you're getting is strawberry icing with chocolate cupcake. That's basically the vibe, but I definitely get the strawberry. What I love about this is you get the strawberry with chocolate, but it feels bright enough that it doesn't feel like a true gourmand. It's something you could wear in the spring and summer, but it absolutely works. Whoa, that was nuts. Anyway, it absolutely works. Yeah, it's yummy. It's sweet. It's easy to wear. It's fun. There's a smoothness to this. Like it feels a little bit silky, like a silky buttercream, strawberry buttercream icing with chocolate cupcake. That's basically the vibe of this. Really enjoy it. It's fun to wear. Another one that is a little more sophisticated from Juliana's Perfumes. Oh, and that Essence of Intrigue is an original. Center of Attention is also absolutely fantastic. And it is similar to La Capitale by Xerjoff. So what I get from this rendition of that fragrance is basically strawberries and champagne. That's the vibe that this gives me. There's some sort of sparkling quality to this. There's nothing of that nature in this fragrance. In fact, this fragrance supposedly should be smelling quite warm. So it has strawberry, caramel, and peach in the opening, along with some labdanum. In the heart, it has saffron, leather, amber, ginger, and rose. The base is bourbon, vanilla, benzoin, and oud. So you would think that I would smell something that was quite spicy and dark. And what I get is strawberries and champagne in the opening. And then as it dries down, a little bit more sweetness, a little bit of booziness along with some vanilla. It's rich and sophisticated, but I find it really, really mood boosting. I don't notice the leather or the oud or any of that stuff. It's just beautifully blended to give me this gorgeous, sophisticated, slightly sexy strawberry. Love it. Now, talking about sexy strawberry, this one, it's like, is it strawberry? Is it blackberry? I'm not quite sure, but it's La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. This, oh my goodness, like it smells so freaking good. Like I love this. It smells like, look, see how the bottle, like it looks like lingerie to me. And that's the vibe that this gives me is it's a lingerie fragrance. There's quite a lot of fruit notes in this, but what I get is a strawberry or a blackberry. There's a ton of gourmand notes in this. The base, I'm going to read the base notes because that's what I mainly get besides a strawberry-esque vibe. Praline, caramel, vanilla, lychee, patchouli, incense, coffee, licorice, coumarin, and papyrus. So this is fruity. There's rose in here as well. And then these caramel praline notes as it dries down. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it's addictive, it's sensual, very, very sexy. Love this fragrance, especially for evenings or date nights. And this bottle is absolutely gorgeous. It's a pain to store because you've got to sit it like this. And I wish it could sit up like this. But I just love this. Like I would never not have this in my collection. I've got one more kind of sensual gourmandish type strawberry I want to share, and that is Brownie Points by Hez Parfums. Now I've talked about this recently Basically what you get in the opening is strawberries and chocolate. Like think a strawberry dipped in chocolate or drizzled chocolate on the strawberry. But then this slowly starts to morph into this sexy, slightly smoky brownie with strawberries on the side. It's like you've eaten all the strawberries and now you're into that decadent dessert. But the decadent dessert is kind of like sexy. Like it doesn't even make sense, but I love this. It's a fun gourmand to wear, but there's something about there's some incense in here, a little bit of a smoky vibe, a little bit of woodiness in that base that takes this from being a happy chocolate covered strawberry to a sexual chocolate covered strawberry with brownies. So I don't get it. It's magical. I love it. But I don't think it would be for everyone, but it definitely is for me. Now, this fragrance really, really surprised me. It's called Antique Vanilla Elixir by Melag Perfumes. I just love the etching on these bottles. I just think it's so gorgeous. This is a vanilla. This is definitely a potent, boozy type of vanilla with some vintage vibes. Definitely has the vintage vibes. But what makes this so spectacular are these overripe or dried strawberries in here with some cognac, and I can smell the strawberry right on here. The strawberry stays the whole entire wear of the fragrance, so it lends a little bit of brightness to what would be a fairly deep amber vanilla. This has some spiciness in it with some cinnamon. There's a little bit of resinous quality to this. It's a very sensual vanilla, but it becomes very wearable because of that strawberry being added to it. And like I said, the strawberry is there the whole time. It's definitely a vanilla fragrance with strawberry, not the other way around, but the strawberry is literally magical in this. Like I just love the way this strawberry makes the vanilla, which for me, vanilla can be tricky. Like I really enjoy cakey vanillas, but a straight up kind of boozy vanilla, I find them a little harder to wear because they're so thick. So the strawberry adds enough brightness in this to make it absolutely work for me. So really, really enjoy wearing this one. I heard the Scented talk about this. She's gotten lots of compliments with this fragrance. So I just think it's cool. Plus it's made by a Canadian, which I always love. This is a fragrance that I've been reaching for a ton, and it is Now Woman by Rave. I love this fragrance so much. I should have included this one in my everyday obsessions, but I've included it quite a lot lately, so I thought I'd leave it out. I felt almost guilty because I wear this one, I think, more than any other fragrance currently. And it smells very, very similar to Burberry Her Elixir, but this one is like uber affordable, like 20 bucks. And everything will be linked down below as usual. And there's never any pressure to use those links, but a lot of them are affiliate links. So if you do purchase, not with everything, but sometimes I get a commission. And then if I have coupon codes, they're all down there. So always feel free to check. No pressure to use them, but just so you know, that's how it works. This fragrance, I absolutely love it. I always loved Burberry Her Elixir, but they went weird on my skin. I've mentioned that a million times. This doesn't go weird. So I get that kind of fluffy strawberries and cream vibe from this with a little bit of floral, but it doesn't go synthetic and weird on my skin. So this technically doesn't have strawberry. It has red fruits, which strawberry is a part of, but I wanted to include it because to me it comes across as strawberry. There's orange in this as well. There's marshmallow, jasmine, lily of the valley, vanilla, musk, and moss in this. And I don't get marshmallow. What I get is whipped cream. So I get strawberries and whipped cream along with floral. I don't notice it being jasmine-y, but I do get white florals. So kind of a fluffy floral in there, which to me just makes it more wearable. It's not full on gourmand. There's a bit of floral, and I definitely get the muskiness in this. This lasts a good 8 hours. Like I'll think that I'm not smelling it anymore, and then all of a sudden I'll get a whiff of it. So just enjoy this so much. I would say one of my favorite strawberry fragrances is Empress from Soki London. I love the strawberry note in here. It smells to me like a wild strawberry. So a strawberry I've picked, but you're getting a little bit of green, a little bit of stems in there. It's super sexy. This is the perfect winter strawberry, in my opinion. Along with the wild strawberry, you get rose, peony, toffee, popcorn, and patchouli in this. I definitely get a good dose of patchouli. I don't smell the popcorn, but some people smell the popcorn more than anything. I love wearing this one. I've put a pretty good dent in it. I mainly just wear this in the winter, but I just love the strawberry note. To me, it's another one that is kind of similar to this, where there's a bit of spiciness in the strawberry vibe, but very wearable. So I wear this one, especially in the cold weather, and it gives me a bit of a pick-me-up, because although there's the warmth of toffee, patchouli, and rose, there's this beautiful kind of mouth-watering greener strawberry that brightens the whole composition and gives me a bit of mood boost in really cold weather. So really, really enjoy this one. I actually find this one super sexy, and the longevity on this is insane. Like, you're going to get at least 10, if not 12 hours out of it, and fantastic projection. So great value for money for this. This is another fragrance that I can't stop wearing that's affordable, and it is Celeste Joyce by Cadillage. This is probably going to be in my top 10 for 2025. Well, I know it is. I've worn this one a ton since I got it. I just find it so enjoyable. This has strawberry, orange, and pear in the top. In the heart, it has jasmine, rose, peach, and praline. The base is musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. This is another one that gives me a bit of a strawberries and champagne vibe, but it's definitely sweeter and more fruity than something like La Capitale or the Center of Attention. That does have a little bit of a darker twist to it. This one is just airy, sparkling, strawberry, floral with a little bit of musk and vanilla. Love wearing this one. And the thing about this one, like right now, you've got the Yum Bougie Marshmallow, which is probably the most popular strawberry fragrance that leans towards a strawberry pound cake. This is definitely more strawberries and champagne with some floral and musk thrown in. It feels like a very proper, prim, feminine, pretty fragrance. It's classy. When I want something that's slightly playful, but very feminine and put together, this is the one I reach for. And again, this one's like $20, so great price. Now, the last scent profile that I want to talk about is, of course, the Yum Bougie Marshmallow vibe. And I have two that are from that are both slightly different. The first one is Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner, and the other one is Cloud Candy by Cadillage. Now, I love both of these and can't really choose between the two. This one feels a little bit more like, so Yum Bougie Marshmallow, to me, that is a strawberry pound cake. So it feels quite rich. There's a thickness in there with all that marshmallowy, fluffy, creamy strawberry goodness, but it definitely dries down to more of a thicker, rich, heavier strawberry cake. Whereas this one to me feels like a strawberry cake pop. So a strawberry cake pop, like you find them at Starbucks, they're usually strawberry cake with some icing, let's say vanilla icing. You mix it up and you make it into a little ball. You put it on a stick and then you dip it in white chocolate. That's the vibe that this gives me. So it gives me that strawberry cake vibe, but it's not quite as dense and rich as Yum Bougie Marshmallow. Definitely not exact, but along the same lines. This is fun to wear. It's yummy smelling. It's in the same, to me, this is a full-on strawberry gourmand. So it's basically cake and strawberries. Not a shortcake though, definitely more of a strawberry cake, if that makes sense. So really enjoy wearing that one. And then Cloud Candy, to me, this one is ever so slightly more wearable than the Marshmallow Blush. They are very similar. They all have that same vibe to them. But to me, this one has a little bit more of a strawberries and cream vibe. So think big whipped cream with strawberries sliced into it. So really fluffy, really creamy, really strawberry sweet, but not quite as cakey feeling. So really enjoy wearing this one as well. I'm going to read you the notes because they are slightly different. Marshmallow, strawberry, whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, raspberry, coconut, white musk, ambroxan, tangerine, and freesia. And I do find this one, like I wouldn't register it as freesia, but there's a little bit of a more floral component to this one, which again, I find more wearable. This also has a little bit more of a musky quality, which I also find more wearable. So what you could do is you could wear this fall and winter and this spring and summer. Personally, I think you can wear both of them either time of year. I'm gonna read the notes for this one too. The notes for this are strawberry, raspberry, lemon, on the top, ambroxan and orange blossom in the middle, marshmallow and musk in the base. So interestingly, they both have some sort of floral. I notice the floral more in this. To me, this is full on gourmand. I don't get any muskiness in this. I get muskiness in this. So to me, I don't mind having both of these in my collection. I love wearing both of them. And although they are very similar, they're different enough that I love having them. If you're going to choose between the two, I would say that this one is slightly more wearable because it's not quite as cakey. If you like the cakey vibe and want something ooey gooey cakey, delicious pound cakey vibe, this would be the one to go with. I would say that this one is closer to Yum Bougie Marshmallow, and this one is a little bit more of a twist with a little bit more floral, very little bit, but little bit more floral and definitely more musky. So both of them gorgeous, love them all. I seriously love all these strawberry fragrances. Most of them were Middle Eastern or affordable as well. So what about you? What is your favorite strawberry fragrance? Do you have one? Do you have three? Leave it in the comments. I would love to know. And other than that, have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.